So we're gonna really get in. We'll just start seated, but not too long seated. And I just think this is always a nice opportunity to clear the rest of your day. Let it go out the door, afuera de la puerta. And then let's just take a second and let your head come over side to side. So just use these little movements to be diagnostic with yourself to see where where is tension creeping up, and can we just breathe and move it out. So I'll take my chin over each shoulder, mi mentón sobre mis hombros. Good. And then from there, let's see, take one hand. So I'm going to take my left hand to the top of my head and my right hand to my low back. And I'm going to move a few times my head and tail, just feeling what happens when I lengthen my spine. And maybe a little stretch, a little release in my low back as it moves back. So just encouraging some mobility here. Let's go ahead, switch hands, and maybe you were riding your bike or doing other things today. This might feel like a nice little opening in your chest. Good. And then let's go ahead and open the two arms and now reach your rib cage side to side. So all this, if you just imagine the muscles from the ribs to the hips, in the front and the back, getting an opportunity to just move your bones. Good. And then I'm going to take my hands here to the shins, move my sternum forward, and then move the sternum back. So now I'm traveling a little bit up the spine, feeling movement in the thoracic. Good. We'll try that one more time. And then let's take your hands here to your collarbones and do a few big circles, circles. Circle that around the other way. Good. Let one circle forward and the other circle back. Changing that direction. And then exhale, take a twist all the way behind you so you feel that through the obliques. Good. And then we're going to exhale, reach out into the twist. Let the fingertips come back to your shoulders. Exhale, reach out into your twist. So send energy through the palms as you twist, twist, twist. And feel that grounding through the sits bones and then the firming in your belly. Good. Let's exhale. Take the hands behind the head and then round and come over. So now we're sort of taking this movement up the spine, head, neck and shoulders, neck and still feeling a deep belly. Good. Take one more big stretch here and then we'll open our arms out to a Y shape and then draw a few C's here at the sides of the body. So big C and back. So you're just kind of retracing a big C. Good. And then we're going to pause, take one arm underneath you, one arm overhead, and then exhale, take that sweep across the body. So again, just thinking blood flow, circulation from the sits bones out the top of the head. Good. And then we'll exhale, take your two palms together, and then a big circle all the way around, a big circle the other way. Good. Try that one more time. Big circle. And then the other way. Good. We're going to reach yourself over onto the right side. Take the top knee just down and up a few times. Good. Waking up, being steady across your sacrum. Steady into the hips. Try one more. Good. And then we're going to exhale, lift the leg and just bicycle lightly a few times. So feeling that heel to hip connection. Good. A big sweep of the leg. Let's pause with the leg extended out over the bottom leg. Take it down and up. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, reach it back behind you. Down and up. 5 and 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend the back knee. And then let's take opposite or same elbow to knee. And just again, feel this as a deep reach through the torso. Oh, up around the platysma sides of the back. Good. And then take a twist, twist, twist. So twist towards one leg, twist towards the other, freeing up your hips. Good. And then from here, we're going to pause, let the palms come underneath you, press down, lift the hips just a time or two. Good. So if we're feeling a stretch and opening through the inner thighs. Good. And then from here, exhale, just hold that for one moment. Good. We'll release down, take the two arms out, sweep the two heels back together, and then try that on the other side. So just 2 feet glued together, and then the top knee opens and closes, opens and closes. So you're feeling the inner thigh, outer hip connection. Good. Stable low back, stable hips. And from here, we're going to take this leg and just bicycle lightly. So feel the heel lining up with the sitting bone. And then a big reach like you're on a bicycle. Good. So just blood flow. Good. We'll change the direction. Good. As little weight in your hand as you can manage. 2 and 1. Let's pause with the leg out. Take it down and up. 5 and 4 and 3, 2, 1. Reach the leg behind you. Down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the back knee. Good. Exhale. Come stretch over. What did we do here? What did we do? No, this isn't right. Is it right? We'll start here. Stretch. Good. So one elbow. And then the knee. I guess this is right. One elbow. And over. So again, blood flow, circulation, working your obliques, stretching and strengthening your back muscles. Good. Let's pause and now reach and pull back. Reach and pull back. Inhale, big breath, and then exhale, find that twist. And again, deep release in the hips. Go ahead, hold the weight moving back. Take the palms under the shoulders, lift the hips. Good, as you press the feet down. So really anchor the weight, press the arms in. As much as you can, give your weight to the feet first. Good. And then last time, hold that air for just a moment. And exhale, release, let it come down, and then we'll take your 2 knees together. I'm going to take some weight just here back into my hands and lightly tap my feet into the floor. Good. So now just tap your left foot and hold the right foot lifted. Good. Feeling your weight in the sits bones, mostly just a little supported by your hands, and tapping the opposite foot there into the floor. Good. Now just tap your toes. So it's like pounding lightly, tapping lightly into the floor. Now the balls of the feet. Good. Now the heels. Now the toes. Now the balls. Now the heels. Good. Now the balls. Now the toes. Good. Inhale. Come, stretch, reach forward here. Let the head come down. And just again, check in. How is your neck? How are you feeling? Well, inhale, come sit up, and then exhale, float back lightly. So anchoring your weight in the sits bones, let's lightly pulse down and up. 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Right arm comes up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left arm comes up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 arms up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's inhale, sit tall, come stretch out over the hips. Take a couple of breaths, letting your torso melt down towards your heels. Good. Inhale, sitting up once again. And then exhale, take your left hand over your right knee. And then nos sentamos arriba, mano derecha sobre la rodilla izquierda. So you're taking opposite hand sobre cada rodilla, over each knee. Inspirando arriba, expirando abajo. Inspirar arriba, expirar abajo. Let's pause with your left hand over the right knee and pulse 10, 9, and 8, 7. So deep connection into the obliques. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling up and exhale, twisting once again. Same thing. Pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, sweep the body to the outside of that thigh and let your head come down. You can press arm and thigh, empujamos el brazo con la pierna, and feel your shoulder blade open up. Inhale, coming over, finding that on the other side. So we'll take the left elbow across, and then make a little space between the shoulder blade and the rib cage, so that area opens up. Inhale, open, sitting nice and tall, and then with the soles of my feet together and the knees separated, I'm gonna exhale, twist back, and tap. Inhale and exhale, squeeze the feet, twisting back so you really get that deep connection into your abdomen, tapping the hand behind you. Inhale and exhale, tapping back. Inhaling up and exhale, tapping back. One more time, each direction. Tap back and up, tapping back and up. And exhale, now scoop your 2 feet from the floor. Tap 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Exhale. Take the hands here to the thighs and bring yourself over. So now I've got the soles of my feet together, connected over my hips. And I'm just going to rock side to side, trying to free up the hips. From here, heels together, toes apart, manos detrás de la cabeza, hands behind the head. Inhale. And exhale, stretch and extend the 2 legs, lifting your head and chest off of the floor. So now squeeze into the belly and try to get the tailbone down, the navel in, and a little bit more of the scapula off of the floor. Take 3, take 2, take 1. Let's bend the knees, come right back down. Inhale. And exhale, extendemos las rodillas, extend the 2 knees, now point the toes, take the right over the left, change the cross, and we'll go 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Pause with the left leg over the right, and pulse from the belly. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Now change the cross of the legs, cambiando la cruce de las piernas, and now pause with the left over the right, pull into the belly. 3, and 2, and 1. One more time, lower the legs, change the cross. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Pause with the right leg over and pulse from the belly. 3, 2, 1. I lied. We really have to do that one more time to stay balanced. So change the cross. 5, and 4. Lowering the legs just a little. 3, and 2, and 1. Now holding the legs out, pulling at the belly. 3, and 2, and 1. Fold at the knees, manos hacia los tobillos. So you're going to take the hands here to your ankles. Y vamos a estirar muy bien la cadera. Good. Change the cross here of the 2 legs. Same thing. Muy bien. We're going to try a few little experiments. So let's start your feet here together, right in line with the sits bones. Let's lift the pelvis up. Hold the right heel ball toe off of the floor and then tap your right foot, tocando el piso. You're tapping the outside of the left and then right to the right of the left foot. So try again. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold that foot where it is. Now lift from the inner thigh, down and up. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Placing that foot down, lift the pelvis just a hair higher. Now with the pie izquierdo, your left foot, you're going to tap out and back. Fuera, adentro, afuera, adentro, afuera, adentro, afuera, adentro, afuera, adentro, afuera, adentro. Hold the foot out. Lift from the inner thigh. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2,
And one exhale, release, lifting the two hips and pelvis up just a hair more. Now take the right foot to the outside of the left and lift the sits bones. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze the knees towards each other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing the position of the legs. Let the left come across the right. And then same thing, lift the sitting bones for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Really feeling those glutes working, active. 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the pelvis, take the two legs in the air. So I've still got my left leg crossed over my right. I'm going to lift my tailbone up and pull it down. Lift the tailbone, subiendo el coccyx, and then letting it come down. Subiendo otra vez, bajando. Good. Now hold it lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Change the cross. La pierna derecha adelante. So taking the right leg in front of the left. Subiendo. 3, 2, 1. Y bajando. Subiendo. So really feeling yourself. Hold the pelvis up and then take it down low. Arriba otra vez. Up and then down. And then vamos a ver si podemos mantener esta posición de las piernas. This position of the legs. And then take it down. Nice and slow. Steady, easy. Bend the two knees. Manos detrás de la cabeza. So now hands behind the head. Two legs parallel. Twist hacia la izquierda. Inhale, let's lower down. Y vamos a girar hacia la derecha. So twisting towards the right. And right back down. Inhale. And exhale, twist. And inhale, center. And exhale, twist. And inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Now hold to the left and pulse 10 and 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to the center. And expirar girando hacia la derecha. You're going to twist to the left for 10, to the right for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lowering that down. And then, so turn your pinkies, let them come in, take your big toes, make them touch, and then heels together, and then your meñiques, your pinky toes. So you're rotating in and out, through the hands, through the arm, fuera, adentro, afuera, adentro. Good. Right wrist and left tobillo are going to circle. Good. Circle the other way. Oof. Waking up our little brains. Good. La muñeca izquierda con el tobillo derecho. So now your left wrist with your right hand. And then taking that out the other way. Beautiful. Inhale. Take your 2 toes and 10 toes into the floor. And again, a nice little light tap. Then the balls, plantas del pie. Y ahora talones. Good. So heels, balls of the feet, and dedos. Good. Dedos. Plantas, talones. Place the feet here into the floor. Lift the pelvis up. Lift the left leg. Y vamos a ir en bici. So just take a little ride on your bike. 3, y 2, y 1. Cambiando la dirección. 5, y 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Good. Leg lifts in the air. Pulse the pelvis down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bajando la pierna otra vez. Lowering the leg again. Lifting the pelvis up. La pierna derecha en el aire. 5, y 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Good. Otra dirección. 5, y 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Got a little pause with the leg in the air. Pulse the sitting bones. Arriba y abajo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering the leg. 2 manos detrás de los muslos. 2 hands behind the thighs. Exhale, rock up to a little seated position. Good. One arm up. Good. And right back down. Other arm up. And then right back down. Opposite arm pulls up. Rock back. Find yourself balance. Y arriba otra vez. Left arm up. Brazo izquierdo arriba. Balancing for a moment and exhaling up. Good. Okay, I want to try something wild. Right hand to your left thigh. Left hand to your right thigh. Push your hands and thighs together. Rock it back. Good. Y ahora, arriba otra vez. Now you're going to change the cross of the arms. You have the opposite arm on top. Good. Push thighs to hands, hands to thighs. Feel that deep, deep, deep connection into the belly. Exhale, rock it back. See if you can balance for a moment. Y arriba otra vez. Okay. Now, cross the right leg over the left. Push your two hands into the thigh. Rock back. Good. Y ahora, arriba. Change the cross. Inhale. And exhale, rock back. Y ahora, arriba. Good. Inhale, changing the cross. One more time. And then sitting up nice and tall with the right leg over the left. Tap it into the thigh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the two legs together. Lower back. Rotate to the left. Inhale up. Rotate to the right. Inhale tall. Rotate to the left. Inhale up. Rotate to the right. All the way nice and tall. Let's exhale now. Slowly pull in at the belly. Lowering down. Letting the palms rest overhead, subiendo la pelvis. So see if you can lift the pelvis off of the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. The pelvis comes down. The two palms reaching you up. Up, 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 up. And then we'll separate our arms. Palms back behind you. Lift the pelvis. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a pause. Two arms back up, and then you'll come to the right side of the leg. Big breath. Respirando aquí. Good. Inhale, sitting up. Take this foot here up into the hip crease. Come y estira sobre la pierna. Good. So I have now opposite hand and foot. Try to do same hand and foot. So I'll reach this arm out and then come twist and reach behind me. Muy bien, let's sit all the way up and try that sequence of sequences, I should say, on the other side. So now your pierna izquierda encima. I'm going to take my two arms, cruzada. Pulse the leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nos sentamos arriba, sitting tall. And exhale, take a gira, gira. So you should really feel this connection into the obliques. Nos sentamos arriba. Gira, gira, otro lado. Y arriba. Y giramos, otro lado. Y arriba. Giramos, otro lado, switching sides. Y arriba. Girando, muy bien. Y arriba, let's go to the opposite side. One more time. Muy bien. And now from here, we're going to lower down. Muy suave, muy bajo. Good. So now, finding your weight here on the floor, nos levantamos. You're going to lift your tailbone and hold 10, 9, 8, 7. So you can get all the sits bones off the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Muy bien. Brazos aquí, adelante. So take the arms forward, lift the head, the shoulders, shoulder blades, rib cage. Aquí estamos arriba. Up once again, manos detrás de la espalda. And then the head, the two sits bones up. And again, you'll pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bajando otra vez. Come take a long stretch over those legs so your head can just let go. Y nos sentamos arriba, and now I'm going to take this foot up into my hip crease. Remember, I'll go same hand or opposite hand and foot just to stretch for a moment. Y ahora el brazo izquierdo, I can take my left hand behind my back to the foot and stretch all the way over. Inhale, sitting all the way up nice and tall, 2 legs out. That's inhale, I'm going to take my weight to my sits bones. And exhale, bajo, 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 taking my arms here to the sides. Inhale, big breath. Belly pulls in to lift the legs up. Let's try that a few more times. So you'll come down, 2, 3, knit the navel strong. Exhale, lift, 3, 2, 1. We'll come down, 2, 3, y arriba, 3, 2, 1. Let's come abajo, 2, 3, y arriba, 2, 1. Last time, abajo, 2, 3, y arriba, 2, 1. Good, so let's hacemos un círculo. Make a little circle with the legs and then pull the legs here over la cara. And you'll let the sits bones lift. And then we're going to exhale, bajar, bajar, bajar. Good, try that again. So a little circle. Well, let's go down, 2, 3, y arriba, 2, 3. Little circle out. Belly pull strong. Piernas en el aire. Toes down, thighs up. Big breath, big stretch. Y bajo, bajo, bajo. Muy despacio. Go, let's try that one more time. So abajo, 2, 3. So feel that deep connection, strength through the belly. Y arriba, 2, 1. Piernas arriba. Good. And then if you like, you can walk your shoulder blades a little more together. Just stay here. Take the tailbone up. Or take your hands to the hips. And take la cadera atrás. And from here, you can take las piernas en el aire. Let the left leg move back. And really estiramos la cadera. You'll stretch the hips. Inspirar y expirar. Good. One more time here. Bend the back leg now. And we'll try that on the other side. Good. So no weight, no pressure on the neck. Good. Last time. And then from here, we'll pull the pelvis out of the hands, bajando la pelvis. Good. Chin in, spine long. Exhale, pull up, 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 up. Good. La pierna derecha. Y ahora bajamos. 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale. Y ahora arriba. 3, y 2, y 1. Cambiando piernas. So changing legs. 3, 2, 1. You can always put the legs on the floor or use your hands to help you walk up the legs. 3, 2, 1. Dos piernas. Y bajando. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale. Floating from the floor. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Now if you like, brazos con piernas. Todo abajo. And then we're going to try to lift the whole body up into that teaser. Can we do 2 more? Abajo, 2, 1. Y arriba, 2, 3. So again, take breaks when you need to. Abajo, 2, 1. Y arriba, 2, 3. Good. And then arms and legs. 3. Y 2. Y 1. Good. Cross the legs. Take your knees adelante. And then back behind you otra vez. Good. So now let's stretch some of that out of the hips. You can take la cadera lado y lado. Big stretch lado y lado. Oh. Y ahora move that cadera adelante. And then your right knee arriba y abajo. 3, 2, 1. La pierna izquierda, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, lower, reach your torso back. Let's keep the knees down and come onto an all fours position. And then with your rodilla doblada, so I've got my elbows under my shoulders, the left knee comes up y abajo, 3, y 2, y 1. Good. Exhale, otro lado, con la rodilla doblada, la pierna arriba. Good. 3, y 2, y 1. Muy bien. Now from here, la cadera en el piso. So let the pelvis come down to the floor. Estiramos muy bien. Tu mentón sobre el hombro. So you'll take your chin over each shoulder. And then let's lower the head. Bajamos la cabeza. And lift the two legs. And let's just flutter kick for a moment. So inspira 2, 3, 4, 5. Expira 2, 3, 4, 5. Inspira 2, 3, 4, 5. Expira 2, 3, 4, 5. Take the right leg down, the left leg up. Y otra vez doblamos, estiramos la cadera, so la pierna. So bend and straighten the knee. Abrimos, cerramos la pierna. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hacemos círculos. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Otra dirección. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, lowering that leg down. Exhale, lift the opposite leg. Doblamos, estiramos. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Good. And now open and close the legs. 5 y 4 y 3, 2, 1. Hacemos círculos. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then circles, círculos, otra dirección. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, relax, relajando. Subiendo otra vez las dos piernas. You're going to lift both legs once again. Una pierna doblada y otra, bueno, extendida. So one knee bent, other leg extending. Good. Just feel that through your cadera, las piernas. Pause with your right leg extended, arriba y abajo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cambiando la pierna izquierda. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Dos piernas dobladas. Let the thighs come down and your heels together, toes apart. 10, 9, 8, y 7, y 6, y 5, y 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Good. Exhale, take the two knees and then doblamos, estiramos. You're just like stretching and folding there at the hips. Muy bien. And then take your two arms out. Another big stretch here for a moment. Tuck the elbows underneath you. Subiendo la cadera. So you'll lift the hips. Reach back. 5. Through your heels. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Giramos hacia la derecha. So you'll turn to the right side. Doblamos. Estiramos otra vez. You're straightening, lifting that bottom hip. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Otro lado. And down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This arm comes down, two knees down, and you'll exhale, stretch the weight of the body back here, just a hair. Let's push through the hands. Y subimos la cadera. You can move the blanket out to the side. Take your left heel hacia el piso. So let the left heel just come down and really estiramos la pantorrilla. From there, lift the right leg. Y ahora, la rodilla en el aire. So now take that right knee in the air. ponemos el pie detrás de la mano. So you'll take the foot behind the hand. Don't turn the back toes up, but instead push where you've made contact with the floor. And then from here, we're going to let that back knee bend, and you'll come down and up. 10 and 9 and 8. So a little lunge. 7. You can take the arms out. 6 and 5. Arms up. 4 and 3. Arms wide. 2 and 1. Arms adelante. Brazos adelante. La pierna derecha atrás. So now begin to just release a little pressure out of that left foot. You'll reach your talón derecho hacia los dedos. So reach the heels away from the toes. Estiramos arriba. Good. Taking that left leg up in the air. Y desde aquí ponemos detrás de la mano. And then you're going to push through. Empujamos por los dos pies. And from here, just begin doblando, estirando. Good. La pierna derecha. Good. And now we'll take the two arms out. 3, 2, 1. Y arriba. 3, 2, 1. Y afuera. 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Dos brazos abajo. Take that foot down. And now por los codos. Let's go 5 and up. So just little push-ups. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale. Reach the weight of the body back. Now your two heels van a estirar. You're going to stretch them away from the sits bones, away from your toes. And vamos a estirar. Move the weight of the body all the way back hacia los pies, towards your feet. Colgando aquí un ratito. So you're just hanging here for a moment. Empujamos por los pies. And then let's find our weights. All right. So just begin here with your two weights right in front of the hips. And with your right arm, do a few big circles across the body, keeping your scapula steady. So you're crossing your midline. Vamos a ir otra dirección. You'll take that the other way. 3 and 2 y 1. Muy bien. Y otro lado. 3 y 2 y 1. Con el brazo izquierdo and keeping the rest of the body steady. Estable. 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Two weights. Afuera. 3 y 2 y 1. Y otra dirección. 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Exhale. Move the thighs back. And then abrimos el pecho. So you'll tap the weight and then pull the shoulder blades together. Abajo y arriba. 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 Hold in this abajo. Pulsing the thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Afuera con el brazo derecho. So take that right arm out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now push through the arm. 5 and 4. So without a hyperextend. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold. Bring that weight back in. Otra brazo afuera. And then we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empuja. Empuja. Empuja por el codo. 3, 2, 1. Good. Two weights back in. Y ahora afuera. Pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Por los muslos through the thighs. 3, 2, 1. Y afuera. 10 con los codos. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Bring all that up. And exhale. Right arm, left leg. Up. Left arm, right leg. Brazo derecho con la pierna izquierda. And afuera. And afuera. Y afuera. Y afuera. Good. And then let's hold the weight on the right leg with that left leg out. Hacemos circulitos con el brazo derecho. So try another 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale in. Exhale otro lado. So now we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Otra dirección. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale. Set that down. And from here, just walk your besitos un poco más anchos. You'll take your feet a little bit wider. Push down. Exhale, subiendo. Pushing down. So again, if your arms were tired, you could do all of this without weights. Good. Here we go. And let's reverse. So we'll come down and open. Abajo y arriba. Abajo y arriba. Abajo y arriba. Abajo y arriba. Abajo. Good. Hold the 2 weights up for just a moment and then reach across the body and back. Girando. Good. So pulling that arm across the body and back. Cruzando. Tras. Good. Hold the 2 arms out and then your piecitos afuera. So now turn the wrist to face up. We'll go wide and in and in. So arms will lengthen as the knees bend. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Hold with the arms bent. Take your palms, reach away from the shoulders. 10 and 9. Palms turning over. 8 and 7. Palmas abajo. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Inhale. Coming down un poco más abajo. And then hacemos círculos, círculos, círculos. 2 brazos. Circles with 2 weights. Other way. 2 and 1. Good. Now turn the right weight over the left. Y hacemos círculos. 3 y 2 y 1. Other way. 3 and 2 and 1. Cambiando. Circulando. 3 y 2. So you got that other bicep really catching weight. Other way. 5, 4, 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale. Tap your codo hacia el muslo. So tapping your elbow into the thigh. Good. And a big reach. Good. And let's pause. Reaching down towards that left thigh. Lift it down and up. 5, 4 with your talón subida. 2, 1. Inhale, center. Otro lado. Lift the heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Al centro. 2 talones. Tap them into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them lifted. Pulse the thighs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Exhale. Go ahead. Release your weights behind you. Take opposite arm and elbow. And then a little slow dance, a little sway here. Stretching. So you're bending one knee as you lengthen the other. Good. Let's take a pause towards your right leg and then hug the arms around that leg. And release your neck. Inhale, let's look up. And then exhale, hug the arms around your left leg. You could even work to kind of lengthen the knee and get a deep stretch into your shoulder. Good. Let's inhale, come up. Bring your palms all the way together behind you. And we're going to turn hacia la pierna derecha. So turn towards your right leg and we'll stretch over. Good. Empujando por los pies. So push through the feet. Pivot it around. Try la misma cosa otro lado. So we'll try that same stretch on the other side. Good. Pushing through the feet. Once more. Exhale. Step the 2 feet together. Let's see. Oh, perfecto. So your 2 feet top of the mat. Turn your toes just a little bit out. And then let's come down low. And let the elbows, your codos van a empujar contra las piernas. So your elbows will push against your legs. And vamos a relajar la espalda baja. So you'll lower, stretch the low back. And from here, I'm going to take 2 hands once again around my right leg, looking up en el piso, so looking up at the sky. A nice stretch in my neck. Let's take las dos brazos alrededor. Bueno, abrazando la pierna izquierda. Good, and then you could let your head come down and your arms kind of find your low back here. And we'll let the sits bones melt into the floor. And la cabeza abajo, letting your head come down. Take your 2 feet un poco más anchos, so take your feet a little wider than your mat, and then stretch hacia el piso. So you're just letting the 2 knees come down to the right, your arms overhead. Y para liberar, to just liberate there, la cadera, the hips. Y ahora vamos a hacer esta cosa, este estiramiento a otro lado. And then from there, soles of the feet can come together. And you can take your palms, if you like, just underneath your sacrum for a moment. So I'm letting my backs of the hands kind of come up into my back. It's just almost like a bolster. It's allowing my chest and shoulders to open. And then I'm going to push my weight over to my left side, free my right arm, push my weight over to the right, free the left arm, and then abrir el cuerpo. So just open your body. Y vamos a respirar un ratito. So just taking a few big breaths. Y cuando quieras, puedes manejar los dedos de la mano, dedos del pie, so you can wiggle your fingers and toes. Hacemos circulitos, making little circles with your ankles and wrists. And then abrazamos las piernas sobre el pecho. You can just hug your knees over your chest. Y giramos un lado, turn to one side, y nos sentamos juntos. Muy bien, con las palmas juntas. Bajando la cabeza, cerrando los ojos. Bowing the head, closing the eyes. Tu práctica es un regalo. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you oh so much. Disfruta tu día. Enjoy your day. Namaste.